Hello, 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 and good morning, or whatever time it may be for you. Sorry for not being around yesterday for Shuffle Saturday. I have some family in town. My dad, who never gives us more than like 36 hours advance notice when he is coming to town. But, you know, it is always lovely to see him. Just have to shuffle my plans around a bit. Huh? You see? Shuffle? Yeah. But I should still have time to sneak in this morning stream. I thought about making this like a Shuffle Sunday, but these streams usually start out a little quieter, and I think Shuffle Saturday is better when we've got more people in chat to participate. So, it is what it is. We're meeting up again later at my brother's place, because of course my sister hosted last night. And that'll be taking up a good amount of my afternoon, so this will not be one of those 7-hour streams. If you're watching the VOD, you can already see that. I do have a set time where I need to be done at, but I can do some hard modes until then. Oh, and I also wanted to, I have been, just because I have so many damn resources for the town building, I've been doing some silly things. I decided to build, like, a park of heroes or something. It's not really done, and the only hero statue I have is Purse and, of course, the mayor. The true main character of Backpack Hero. But it's a work in progress. I actually could build some more on it, but I want to get right to the meat of what we're all here to do. Just a little silly thing I've been doing. Now, I actually got killed last time I did a hard mode because, thinking back on it, ironically, I think I needed to just surrender to the bow build. Because they gave me a bunch of tools for it, and I was like, no, instruments. Because I'm playing as Bird. Well, egg on my face. I also did do a, run. Oh, hell yes, the guitar! Okay, so this is an instrument run. Last time, when I hit get a rare item, it gave me a rare arrow, and I ignored that gift, foolishly. But this time, I will not be so foolish as to ignore 4 damage and 5 charm. That is wonderful. Because I did do some thinking, like, you know, with the increased health pool, charm is less efficient, but you could also say that about just, you know, dealing damage. So, I don't know if that argument quite holds water. Now, the annoying thing about this is that I can't really use the guitar on that guy in the back, because he will get, mad, and thus become more powerful. So, wait. Oh my god, he does the Falco bubble if you use a shield with him in this costume? That's great. I've not used this costume before. Okay, so I just, you know, it's the early game slow shuffle, just slowly wear my opponents down. Because I don't have that initial sprint that, Purse would through the, starting with meal, unfortunately. And again, I do not want to trigger that rage because I do not have a good shield. This, like, kind of barely qualifies as a shield. That's my first priority. Get a block engine going. And I'm fine taking a little damage here and there, but I have to be incredibly selective about when I do so. It would be nice if... Okay. No, this is still like a block twice. We're getting close, though. We're getting close. We nearly have him. This is an effective 9, so if I do a block, guitar, guitar, now he works for me. Excellent. And I'll only take 1 damage while he smacks his friend around more. Now we just punch him once for free, and we're good. Block twice, guitar. And I think we should have him after... Yeah! Wonderful. Our new friend convinced his old friend. And you know, what's a little stab in the back among friends? Not a big deal, right? I will be building with the assumption that I will want multiple pockets, because that's generally the way to go with Bird. But, you know, my mind... I'm open to having my mind changed. That's a thing that could happen. Okay, another... Aged Shield is a good shield, but I don't want to throw out the shield I have just yet. Triangle is wonderful, because fights are going to take a while for a minute. You know what? Maybe we do Mage Bird. Maybe we do Mage Bird, just because this is damage that does not require energy. I've never really, like, my magic stuff that I run in this game is always like a sub-build, but I've always wanted to really play around with it more. But the game just doesn't really give me a good opportunity for that. That's all that's been stopping me. Do I immediately... No, I feel like I gotta come out swinging on the crab. Just wasn't worth doing it this turn because of how much block it had. Now, we can go a little more all in. Kinda doesn't... Yeah, guitar. That'll keep it charmed longer. And now it works for me! Okay, 7, so block, stab, guitar. Guitar. Just because it's got that regen on it, it could go back to being hostile. And we don't want that. God damn it. Why must you toy with my emotions like this, game? I guess I could take it over the flute. Because unless I get something that gets buffed off of having multiple instruments, which is not an impossible thing, it's unlikely to have that much of an impact. Yeah, I'll leave behind the flute, take the arrow. I don't think I'd take anything else just for now. I would love to be able to leave the rough buckler behind, but I think the Aged Shield is an upgrade, yes, but it's less spammy when I need a ton of block. Rare item of the same type. Wonderful. Give me a rarer shield, please. Okay, not my favorite shield that we could have gotten, but that's something. I prefer a little more active, well, either passive... I don't like block that requires me to take damage, because I'm working with a lower HP pool to begin with here. See, because I have to compare the Sunray Rapier to the guitar, and the guitar is just more efficient. So, no. The Rapier gets left behind. This is a kind of annoying combo, because I need to take care of front guy first, but he has rage, which is unfortunate for me. Still, I'm at 12, that's 11, so if I... No, I kind of have to start working on his friend a little bit. Yeah, otherwise I'll take damage. So I'll just have to be very cognizant of where... Ugh, this is going to be annoying. How much XP is he worth? 7, 6... It would be very nice to level up, so... As annoying as it's going to be, I might have to accept taking some damage here just to make sure I get this guy charmed. Why'd I have to ditch the flute? Let's see, I can, like... It's basically an effective 9, 18... 23 if I go all out. 25. Or 26. I fall just shy. So I think I guitar... And that's 8, 13, 19... Yeah, I'm taking an unacceptable amount of damage. Then I Feather Shiv just to get him a little lower. Yeah, with the burn. Okay, so now we just go all out because he's not going to attack anyway. Perfect. Okay. Slightly annoying grouping to deal with, but we made it through. It's always good backpacking. Morning, anti-hero. How goes? slipping in a little bit of a stream before fam time. Or actually, it might be a little better... Yeah, I put this up here, I think. I can go up here, that makes the leather cap better. Pick up another mana stone, because amazingly I'm doing nerd build. Machete could come in handy. It is just free damage. Oh shit, Slat Shield. Do I ditch Arrow? Because I was just saying how I regretted not going for bow build last time with Burb, but I feel like with the guitar, I should be fine to just focus on an instruments build, because that is a very, very good tool. Ooh! What sort of thing are you baking? I was mentioning yesterday when I was, you know, eating with and hanging out with the family that I've been so bad about cooking lately. Like, I've just done that unholy cola roast thing, and that's kind of just been it. Ah, monkey bread. That is good stuff. Okay, so if I can turn this guy this turn, I just have a built-in tank. That should be achievable. Yes, okay. So now he blocks, so I don't have to block. This is wonderful. So I can just go all out on offense. Well, offense for a given sense of the word. Okay. Though I do have to be a little careful about Machete, because eventually this will kill the friend we have made, which is less than ideal. Guitar damage gets it done. Very nice. We've nearly got him. Oh, it's so nice charming one of the Guardian enemies. They're so good to see as the bird. Okay, I was gonna say, if I get a bow, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I need this for research. It's one of the few items that are left. But how do I make it fit? I could toss out the Aged Shield, because the Slat Shield is about as good... Wait, how much space is it? Oh, what the hell? Okay, I can fit it if I do... No, I can't rotate it that way? God, that's annoying. I've been a little sniffly, but not sick. Just more laziness in my part. Okay, so it goes like that, and then I can... Okay. Caffeine and Dayquil. Yeah? Could be a thing. Regen... No, I'll take a dart. I'll just take a dart. What does this actually do? Deals 10 damage. And, oh, that doesn't cost energy. Interesting. But I can't block that self-damage. I know that from past items that are worded the same way. Oh shit, the violin! Oh man. That's so good. I need that. Because it wouldn't be powerful currently. But, oh, for each separate pocket. No, it would be charming for 12. Yeah, it's already better than the guitar. And that's just kind of the only instrument I need. Yeah, violin can even be upgraded more times. Sell the guitar, take the violin? Right, because each separate pocket, it would be 12. Let me just make sure that's how that works, and I'm not, like... Oh, right, 12 added, so it's 15 versus the effective 9. Yeah, screw the guitar, which is insane, because it's a really good item, but... When they hand me something that's just better in every way... Listen, I'm not gonna argue. Wild. Alright. Cool. If I can forge that a few times, I will be sitting pretty. Oh my god, in King Shield... I love it when a build comes together. Shiv is probably worth taking. The Boohoo Buckler can kind of go fuck itself, but... King Shield is less good on actively adding defense, so maybe I actually toss a Lucky Ring and take a Shiv. Oh, and I can try to upgrade... Wow, okay, everything's coming up Millhouse this morning. Mana Stone is gone. Great. Thanks, mage NPCs, and you wonder why I never use you. These are all weapon upgrades. Damn, I was hoping for shield or instrument. Take the healing. Actually, Mouse Ruffian is not going to be a problem, so I'm going to fight the elites. Because the violin is my main method of attack, quote-unquote, and that don't do damage. And he comes with a friend who will block for us, so... Thank you for volunteering to take hits for me. Of course, he might not live through the experience, but, you know, this sounds like a him problem, realistically. He should simply choose to not die. And in the meantime, I spam the hell out of the violin. Yep, he is now dead. And he is now our friend, and must live with the guilt of having murdered his former friend. Anyway. Gloves. Very nice. So I put that there. And this maybe here? It would be better over here, but then that complicates the machete. Because this is 4 block, yeah. Oh, each turn refills mana. Yeah, that's way better than the Mana Stone I got. Because this is just a free 5 damage every turn, then. That's pretty good. And well... No, I feel like the violin is kind of all the build I need. I was gonna say the dart could help me get over some challenges until the build comes together, but the build kind of already is starting to come together. I need to build up my defense now, is the main thing. And I have to fight everyone and everything on the map. Because XP is my main gate. Because we need more pocket. He wants accessory? Sometimes you can get some good stuff off this, so take a lucky ring? Wow! Wow! Huh! Damn! Oh man, the Spectral Orb and the Vermilion Energy combo so well together? Ooh. So let's see. Toy piano. I wasn't as fond of the toy piano last run, because it kind of let me down at the final hour. I feel like it has better scaling potential, but the violin can be upgraded 4 goddamn times, and is easier to set up, so I'll take this, which is currently not going to work, but I will just have a pocket by itself eventually once I level up. Do I ditch the triangle? I think I ditched the triangle because Spectral Orb will... Well, no, actually, Spectral Orb, because it can't make itself ghostly. My thought was that I could Vermilion Energy as another item and Spectral Orb. Therefore, the third item is ghostly, isn't detected by the Spectral Orb, or isn't detected by Vermilion Energy, but Spectral Orb would be detected. So never mind, that doesn't work. Still, the Vermilion Energy alone is a wonderful get. Hermit Crabs are very easy for me at this point, so I'll take this on. Because we simply must... No, wait, I need to get this guy first. Yeah, because otherwise he will flee. So we do that partially through stabbing, and then through playing the violin, and now he is stronger for us. I do need a teensy more blocks, so... The bad thing about running the King Shield is I'm gonna get Rage that I don't really get the full value out of, but, you know, I'll have incidental weapons like the Shivs, so it'll still boost those. The main thing is just getting spikes every time I get punched. Ah yes, now to make the violin ever more powerful. Which one's the better... No, that one won't work. Oh, but I could slot it in over here. Yeah, because that's like, that's a nice, even space. That's more, it's easier to fit a thing in. Oh my god, the harp. Perfect. Oh, but I want to set up my Vermilion energy. I could ditch this buckler that I don't like. Yeah. Okay, that was easy. So now I'm getting a free energy per turn. The tunic would be very good, but I don't think I can really make it work with my current bag setup. You know, I'd need to put it in here, and this is basically the only place the Berserkers Club fits. Unless I resign myself to having this... No. No, not worth it. The 1 energy per turn is of infinitely more value. And I'm getting 10 block a turn, which is good. I can do better. I will do better, but for now, it is acceptable. Let's keep playing music for people. Okay, so don't really need to worry about any of these, so let me get basically free charm. Oh my god, it charms for 18 now. That's so good. That's so good. That's kind of unreal. I've just lucked into this immensely powerful setup here. Love to see it. Love to see it. Alright, you get on my side. And you also get on my side. 4 energy per turn is a wonderful get. Might actually say screw the machete and take the boots, because I do need to work on my defenses at this point. Then Toxic Kunai, I guess? Not too impressed by anything else we got going on. Because this is, yeah, another 4 blocks, so I'm up to 14 free block a turn, which is pretty good. Yeah, I'll take a curse. The Pacifist's Ring. Perfect. Oh my god, perfect. Throw away all my weapons. I don't need them anymore. Full pacifist build. Oh, that includes my wand. Well, that's fine. I can... I'll do some selling. I'll do some selling. Oh, Mr. Merchant, I'm renouncing the path of violence, except if it's violence that I command other people to do. Could you relieve me of these useless, worthless weapons? How much is it? That sells for 10. God damn it. Oh well. That's fine. I can keep that around until the next... Now I need to be... Actually, I'm just going to throw out the Toxic Kunai now. Because otherwise, I know me. I will use that by mistake. Then let me buy another boot. Never mind, the leather boots are better when they're properly oriented. Or, it's the same thing, effectively. These things show up all the time, so... Yes. Another battle, please! Alright. Violin, violin. Oh my god, yeah, now I have 5 energy a turn. This is dumb in the best possible way. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Pacifist Ring doesn't even take anything, it just... Every turn, I get a free thing. Rooms 1 mana, melee... No, we will not be able to make use of that. Talon Boots. Talon Boots are very nice. And I think they're just better than the... Oh, yes. They're just better than regular boots. However, I can also keep regular boots. Double pairs of boots. Just like Tales of Symphonia. Keeping that Mana Stone around, because I might find something else to work with magic, or I could just sell it. Yeah, sure, stack curses. No feather ships for me, thanks. I already have a key. This thing sucks, but it's another block per turn, I guess. Mouse Ruffian Cat Burglar? Yeah, that's a perfectly fine setup. I deal with that real easy. Come, my new friends, do violence on my behalf! Or, well, right now they're stealing on my behalf, but, you know, details. Anyway, violin concert. And victory. And now we add another pocket, thus making the... Wait, does this make more sense to do? Kind of a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. This at least boosts this one glove that I have here for now. I guess. I'm gonna have to start being a little dumb with adding space to the backpack. Just in the name of, continually powering up the violin. But worthy sacrifices, I say. Actually, the flower is really good. Because it doesn't matter if I add weak to myself if I'm not attacking. Yes, yes. This works out rather neatly. Was there seriously... God, I have so much gold. Is there seriously nothing I... No, because it's all, like, weapon stuff and then conductive to armor, which, in my opinion, is never worth taking. It's very cheap, but there are better things you can do with your gold and your upgrade slots. I'm sure there's a way to make it useful and good. If you're, you know, actually going to use magic, imagine. Oh no! He's hitting me for 5, and every time I hit him, he becomes stronger. Solution: never attack him. Simply play for him wonderful music and get him down in 2 turns. I haven't even upgraded the violin yet. Never gonna end my turn with 0 block. Spice is good. I do like consumables around here. I got some room in my pack, so let me crack this open. Obviously I can't take the weapons. I'm sure I can find a way to make the... God, this thing is such an awkward shape. Phrasing. No, I need it for the damn research. Yeah, once I send the Berserkers Club, I should have done that first. Foolish of me. Quite foolish of me. Take this horrible weapon that I shall never use, for I am a pacifist this time. I don't think I have anything else that's really useful for research. I'm almost done with all the research, so that's just generally a thing that is true. Wait, no. This is better over here. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I think I just keep the rest of this. Sad, a little sad that the mailman has become less and less useful as I've made more progress in the post-game. But it is, in fact, what it is. Sipping on some delicious peppermint tea I caffeinated before starting stream. Okay. See if I just... Oh yeah, I can just charm this guy in 1 round and then I block the rest. It's almost not even worth using the triangle most fights, which is crazy. Do violence on my behalf, minions! Excellent. Oh no, spikes. Anyway. Wonderful. A bow. The road not taken. Take damage, take 1 gold. I'm not fond of that. This is all weapons stuff. I'll take the clean burn, I guess, in case I want to curse myself. Obviously not going to be my first option. Okay, that's a pretty easy boss. Ooh, match game. Those are both bad. 2 Vermilion Energies? Oh man, that would be so annoying to set up, but so good. No, come on, show me the Vermilion Energy. What does this do again? Something like adjacent, not worth it. Come on, Vermilion Energy. No, it was down here. Damn. Oh well. Would have been a pain to arrange anyway, I guess. Oh shit, No, I've doomed myself out of both of those. In my hubris! Spared Ice is cool. Musical Charm, Adjacent, and Diagonal. Oh! Yes, please. That's very good for me. A little more charm, as a treat. And Lucky Ring over this crappy hard hat. Please tell me you can upgrade Instrument? No. However, Block to Shield is worth it, because King Shield is many things, but it is not a block machine. And I know full well, in hard mode runs, eventually your passive block is just not going to be enough. So let me spend all my dollars to make this shield pretty goddamn cracked. And now probably immediately see something amazing at the merchant and regret my life decisions. Guitar would be good. Oh, it's only 3? Okay. Can get... Oh! There's a kitty. There's a Toby. Hang on, let me see if I can activate Cat Cam before you... Oh my god, I seriously started moving the webcam, and he, like, ran up the stairs. I don't know if it picked up his, like, little... For a 19-pound cat, he is a very high-pitched meow. It's very adorable. Huh. Well, how do I make this work? I need to sell off 2... Okay, so the Mana Stone is only saving that so it could be sold. And I don't think I'm likely to need the flower. So then we move this and this up here. Shift this around a little bit. Put the guitar. Excellent. Yeah. Would love it if I could find more of these musical gems. I did not think it was even an option. Very cool item. No, it's all weapon. Oh, the block and float to a shield would have been good. Oh, adjacent armor gets -1 block. Hang on, let me double check. Right, shields do not count as armor for reasons that will never make sense to me. So, well, actually, maybe upgrade the Talon boots. Yeah. Because they're just kind of hanging out by themselves. I guess it doesn't really matter, but the shield can really go anywhere. So. Alright. So I can definitely charm this guy. Get his immense power on my side. I'll set up a triangle for kicks, and... God. This guy is such a good one to charm, because he just doesn't get hit. So he just unleashes his Giga Murder powers. Because he never loses his confidence. We're out here doing good! Letting him have faith in himself once again. Ooh, Talon boots. Those are just a straight upgrade from leather boots in every conceivable way. The Boss East. Interesting. But ultimately, I think not. Ultimately, I think not. Second clean burn, I guess. Actually, could just pop back over here and sell it, because I'm very unlikely to need to. Warhammer. I was taking a different path. I completely missed that you had Rose of Thorns. Please give me that. Spikes is very good for what I'm getting going here. Alright, cool. Feeling quite powerful. Nothing timed, so I can get the XP. Gotta get Lucky Wraith first. Before that first. I will actually take the max HP. I usually choose to start a battle here, but HP is very precious. You wish to make it home safely, your backpack overflowing with rare cheeses. You feel a warmth in you. You can do this. Definitely written with the intention that you were playing Purse, but that's fine. Oh my god, 30 block a turn. That is heinous. There's no reason for that. That's too much. And let me charm my very own blocky man. Excellent. Now well, actually, now it's a little more questionable because I don't get the benefits of inflicting spikes on them. Oh, I forgot this thing. Oh, okay. I had enough. I mean, definitely carefully planned out. Everyone knows it. You could all see it. Another guitar. Ooh, that's not going to be able to fit the same pocket as the musical gem, though, which is unfortunate. Ninja costume is bad. Spicy buckler's a cool option, but that doesn't necessarily mean good. Don't think I'll really be able to make good use of that, so toss out those, take this. Way more likely to need this than that, unless I really start making some bad mistakes. Oh, I need a forge with instrument upgrades so bad. That's a bunch of weapons and a healing item that I do not need. Good day, sir! Charm this guy first, because overwhelming power. And then it kind of doesn't matter. This guy actually does things. Unlike the bomb who's going to sit there for multiple turns, so... And done. Oh, the violin. It's lovely. Truly lovely. Piggy bank, I do enjoy money. And that's the end of the sentence. I feel like I've gotten plenty lucky. Like, I've probably stacked enough plus lucks from the lucky ring at this point. A slightly insane sentence to say, yes, however. It's bullshit, but I believe it. Can't really make the plate armor fit without messing up my good instrument synergy, so I won't. Mr. Merchant, what have you... Oh! Oh, man. So if I, like... Ooh. Ooh. Because, yeah, that's... Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. And hang on. Because the harp is passive, so it's not non-use effect, so... I use the microphone, and I use guitar, guitar, violin. I have the musical gem... here, I guess? Oh, this is also an instrument. Oh my god. Oh my god. This build just popped the fuck off. Love it. Another harp would be good, but I'm not sure where it would... I think I can stand to temporarily lose the benefits of Vermilion Energy with all this crazy shit I'm getting. Oh, that would require mana rocks, though. I kind of don't have room for those. I would like another classic guitar. I feel like I have to keep around the piggy bank, because I have so many instruments I'm going to upgrade eventually. Could sell the spice. Do I make the spice nut flow? I think I do. It's just not coming in as handy as I had hoped. That, move you over there, you there. Oh, man. And Like, I'm gonna be adding dumb pockets, like a one, like, space thing up here, because I'm just kind of running out of space. So the Vermilion Energy can just get put up there. And I'm about to level up, so I just fight the easier group. Probably this one, because it has more dudes, which means they're gonna have less HP individually, so easier to charm. Oh yeah, absolutely this group. Absolutely this group. I really don't want to deal with the Hex, so she needs to get charmed first. So let me just see how crazy this is. Oh wait, but it can't use... Okay, so I need a flute or something, because now... Okay, right now the Popstar's microphone is... Well, no, it still gets the charm from it and the charm... It's still a value there, but I need more, like a... Man, if I'd taken that toy piano, that would have been perfect. Yeah, but I need to optimize this a little more. A little more. Okay, and now she's not gonna... I forgot a guitar. This is fine. Guitar. Popstar's microphone. Popstar's microphone. Popstar's microphone. Oh, baby. Can I add, like, anything of significant size? I don't think I can without connecting it to another pocket. And I need separate pockets because of how the violin works. So yeah, I just get to add a dumb one-size pocket, I guess. But that'll be great for the Vermilion Energy, so... That hurts to do a little bit, but... It's what's right for the build. Oh, hey, and now... Nice! That works out well. I guess I can take another triangle. Feels unlikely to help that much. And the key. Not crazy about the rest of the items. Second merchant. Leather cap immediately catches my eye. Another goddamn guitar. I don't have space for all these. I might actually sell off one of my guitars to get a flute, just so I can maximize the Popstar's microphone better. Or I could sell off triangle and small key. Move the guitar. Yeah. Yeah, that I think is the move. Because now I use the microphone, it'll use guitar, which is not a gain, flute, and violin. Yeah, I would like to get a better instrument in this slot, and, you know, a different active use instrument in that slot, but this will do for now. The possibilities, I tell you. The weak is actually fine, but I still think I charm Little Bird first. Oh my god, that's so much charm in one blow. Never mind, I just charm everyone and run around. Incredible. Amazing. Climbing glove is good. Rest of these, not excited about. But where could I put it? Maybe... If I'm real, I probably don't need the triangle. So put piggy bank over here, put glove here? Yeah, I think that works. I keep wanting the triangle to be better than it is, but with it being unable to be upgraded and counting as a drum and not an instrument, it just keeps falling off. It just keeps falling off. I guess I could have set it up so that, like, the Popstar's microphone used it, just to make it a little more energy efficient, but ultimately I don't think that's quite necessary. Anyway, Popstars. Oh, that didn't do it. Second Popstars. And it flowed over. That's nice, it just doesn't keep stacking charm. Uselessly. Shoe hat is decent. Night Shield loses a lot of its value because of how I'm having to arrange my pockets. I don't think I take any of this. Hello, can you upgrade instrument, please? You can! Well, well, well. First and foremost, upgrade the Popstars microphone, because that applies to everything that it uses. And next, begin upgrading the violin. Please and thank. Dear God, that's expensive. I need money! As usual. If I charm the Rat King... No, surely that wouldn't work. Let me just focus on Wizard so he doesn't do too much annoying healing. I mean, why not? Though I wonder if I'll get credit for the summons. Because they're not gonna pop out, because I'm not actually killing him. I guess I do lose out on a bit there, but it's worth it to keep a pacifist ring. Nice little money boost there. Another Rose of Thorns would be good, but I just don't have a spot for it. Tragically, unfortunately. Anyway, upgrade my violin again. Delightful. I need things to sell. But I don't have room. Could sell a guitar. In anticipation. Because I could always come back and buy a guitar. Which would not be a smart economic decision, but... What does the chest have in store for me? Nothing amazing. But more things with which to sell. I'm like grasping at straws because I don't know if... Oh! You are full up on things to be sold to. Can I sell more things to you? Yes. Damn it. Oh shit! Another this is actually... Yeah, this is great. Because now when I use the microphone, we flute, violin. Perfect. Actually perfect. Great, okay. Awesome. 10 out of 10, no notes. Alright, time to defeat a boss with the power of music! Did a very old man thing recently. I went out and I bought an analog alarm clock. Because, I don't know, I feel like a few times recently I've slept through my different phone alarms, and like, I don't care how often you've been hearing it, you're gonna wake up to the old analog, like, right next to your ear. Went off this morning and scared the absolute shit out of my poor cats. Adds 2 energy. I don't know if that's gonna immediately... Let me take this and see if it immediately screws up my item arranging. It does. It does. Ooh. But it's 2 energy a turn. It's really hard to think of an argument against that. And I can still keep all my stuff. This thing gets slightly worse. Actually, not even. It gets better? Weird. Okay, I'll take it. I kind of want the violin to get... Oh, right. But it can't because... Well, this is fine. It's adding the same amount. This should probably be buffing that. Okay, yeah. I'll take the Tusk, you know. Casually have 7 energy per turn. Seems good. Red Pearl would be good if I wasn't pacifisting. I did not think about how that was going to sound before I spoke that aloud. Pacifisting. Look up that tag on porn sites. I don't actually need healing because I can't afford the max health and I want to upgrade my instruments more. I think I simply move along. And I think I can take on Frozen Heart. I got a good enough build. Haven't taken damage in many fights. We need the money. Lots of money. Your money. Away guitar and begin the microphone. I'm gonna leave that one. Well, actually, no, I can just get them all. Never mind. Yeah, I think I have a good instrument build. Might not have been worth keeping the Rose of Thorns. I'm not getting spikes to trigger that much. Oh, but with me unable to rotate, well, no, I can make this work, because this... Why did that immediately... Okay. Alright. Tiny bit more block per turn. Not a huge benefit, but it is a benefit. And money, please. Speaking of money... Damage to instrument. I might check what the boss is first. Because if it's king... I don't know that I've fought them before. Interesting. I think damage to instrument is okay. I'll put it on a harp first. Because I'm not convinced that the flutes are going to be what carries me through. I would like to get, like, toy piano would be insane here. And, like, if I had somehow kept the guitar... That would have been all the better. Anyway, I need to... Oh, right, I immediately crackle them out of the ice. That's fine. We have the technology. We very have the singing technology. We're pulling that inward singing. So many guitars, so little bag space. Because I gotta keep the piggy bank around. Yeah, these would be nice to have, but I can't fit them. I need my defenses. Oh my god, what a tiny ass floor. That's a neat item. Don't know that I've seen that before. Instruments and a... Oh, no, that would be so good. There's no way I can afford that. Unless I sell the pacifist ring? Okay, I think he takes 3 items before... Well, let me check the... Maybe I can make money off of... I could make money off that, because that gives me a rare item. Yeah, do it. Flame hammer. Probably sells for a decent little bit, but then what do I throw out? The guitar, I guess? Because that tuning fork will be an absolute game changer. Okay, that sells for 10. 27 gets me up to 34. I sell one other thing, and I've got that tuning fork. Which is such a gigantic force multiplier, it kind of doesn't matter how much stuff I lose. Dang. I will miss you, Pacifist Ring. Do I sell the Vermilion Energy instead? It is... Then again, that just only opens up a 1 size, but then I can just put the tuning fork in there, guaranteeing it buffs every other instrument. Yeah, I think I will keep to the Pacifist build. And then I just need to sell one more thing, like the shoe hat probably is the easiest loss here. Yeah. Give me that tuning fork. Every other instrument gets 3 charm, including the Popstars microphone, which uses instruments around it, which in turn get buffed by the tuning fork. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you. Now I have some space in my pack, so... Jason Owens used. Not worth it. I'll take the debuff potion out of this, I guess. And this is more block, even if it's bad. Maybe I find a use for the triangle. Hey, merchant man, will you, no. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sell 3 items and he's done. A productive floor, to be sure. Alright, cool. Ice Cube is going to be very deeply annoying. I think I gotta get him first. Oh, right, I sold all my guitars. So that...
Icicle disaster!
Yampurge? Thank you for the follow. Did I say that right? I legitimately have no idea, but welcome. How's your morning, or whatever time it may be in your part of the world? Just vibing and doing the first hard mode for Bird Boy. You know, we don't use violence. I just use the power of music to brainwash people into doing violence for me. Very pacifistic. That's a bunch of weapons. Lovely. Oh, evening. It is, morning for me. But welcome all the same. If the accent doesn't give it away, American here. Let's see. I think the best thing... 4 versus... 4. Okay, it doesn't matter which one I put it in. Still, slightly more block. How goes your Sunday evening? The Dark Wand would be good if I wasn't running the Pacifist Ring. But I am, so that's just kind of the end of that discussion. Sure, stack curses, who cares? Take damage adds 2. Double poison potion's not bad. I'll take that over the stupid floaty. Which, in my opinion, is one of the worst items in the game. Truly. Okay. I should be able to just get them all. Is this... Yeah, that overflows to her. And now we get him. Perfect! Another successful, concert. I kind of want to scam my way into getting another pocket, because that makes the violin more powerful, so... God, this hurts my soul to level up like this, but... it's for the sake of the build, so... Oh, damn it, I could have got another harp. Unfortunate. Oh, I will take a rose of... Second piggy bank. Squeeze out a little extra money. Perhaps. Let me check what the forge has. Oh, nothing good. Nope, I need to find a merchant and sell these. Or else I can just toss them somewhere. That's a nasty group. This one's not so bad. Ah, nice. How far along are you? I have beaten the story mode, so I'm trying to do hard modes with everyone. I've done all purses, so I decided to go with my second favorite character, our precious Bird Boy. Because this game has become an obsession for me. Usually I'm a little more varied in when I play, but it's just been a little backpack hero, backpack hero, backpack hero. I don't have a problem. No, the loot is a really good item. Talon boots are very good. Need to put it down here, so... Right, like I was talking about, I can ditch the piggy banks now. Because I'm not going to get any useful upgrades, so I move you over here, you here, you two here, put this here. And that's 11 more block a turn, excellent. Which character is your favorite? Yeah, that's not spoiling anything, because even if you only have purse, you can see I have Birdman. So, that should be obvious from what's on the screen. Ah, okay. Doing quick runs. Yeah, I did a few of those just for the achievements. I really enjoyed the town building aspect of story mode, personally, and how it kind of made me change up what I had to pick. I haven't dived too much into quick mode, though. Just did a run with each character to for the achievement, but I see there's a lot more like different modes, so I could get so much more out of this game if I kept playing it that way. Purse. Oh, crate? I'm not crazy about crate. I feel like I'm too dumb to get him to work. I'm sure if I really knuckled down, I could figure it out, but part of it I think might just be streamer brain tax, because, you know, I always have to split my attention when I'm going live. I shouldn't have used the poison potion. Yeah, crate. Ooh, pouch. That is actually not helpful for me. Insanely. I do prefer crate over pouch, though. I just have never... Turn when on use, adjacent drums are activated. Oh, finally something to make drums good. About time. But yeah, I like every other character though. I love Purse. I always just find the mouse bow or some other good bow and just have a wreck house. I like Birdman and I like Pochette. Pochette is fun. I don't think I want any of these. Because the Forge had nothing useful, right? I immediately memory hold that. This is a great sign. Oh, blocked armor. Jesus. What am I doing? Let's upgrade my defensive machinations. So actually I should have kept at least one piggy bank. Well, egg on my face, I suppose. This is many dudes. However, with the power of incredible bullshit, I'm gonna be just fine. And, you know, getting 57 block per turn for free. Oh my god, I just got them all in one round! Excellent. Do you have a preferred build? For Purse, at least, I really like building bows. It's a bit of a meme here, how if a bow appears, I will dedicate all my efforts to making a bow build work, sometimes to my detriment. But man, when you can get it working, nothing like it. Cleansing Bomb is bad because it gets rid of charm. Are any of these... Bandages are uncommon, so I could pop over and sell those, so that I can keep upgrading my armor. 6 something. Cleaver build. I've never gotten a cleaver build to work. I never seem to have enough of them drop for me. But it seems like a very interesting option to take. I really want to give it a try sometime once the drops go my way on that. But not as of yet. Not as of yet. Probably not leveling up again. Tragic. 6 regen to self could be nice in the boss. Use disabled each turn the item with... Not crazy about the Archangel items. Though they are legendary, and they only take up 1 spot... Oh, it's partially cut off by the name. I see. I see how it works. Well, I'll take Regen Potion, because it's uncommon. Go over and sell these. And it's just a straight run to the boss after this. Poisocaine Potion's not bad. I'd rather find something else to... Well, first, let me see if I can do all the upgrading. 6 Ace Cleavers! That's amazing! Yeah, that would work so well. Legit envious. I think the best I've managed to do is to have, like, a king cleaver and, not a joker cleaver, queen cleaver, maybe? And other times, you know, I have, like, I have a good cleaver drop, and I'm like, oh, but I'm going for this other build, and then, like, 5 floors later, another good cleaver drops, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe I could have made this work. Okay, excellent. All my armor, all my shield is fully upgraded. Oh, man. This is gonna go so good. Liquid armor is gonna be more useful than the Poiso Cane. Ooh, right glove could be good. Is it better? No, because it's 0.5 block. These others are... Well... 6 block... Oh, 3 block. Never mind. Never mind. And if I transform this, it becomes, yeah, weapons to the right. And I'm not using weapons. Nice! Nice. I have, I've beaten that on some of my crazy... Well, maybe not for raw damage, but in terms of, like, damage per round, I might have been able to beat that with some of my bow builds. You know, because sometimes you get so many compound bows and, like, just fully upgraded arrows that you do crazy damage. Jason drums, get +1 charm. None of these are useful for me. Tragic. I do enjoy the Gamba. Well, let me just fight the last boss and end off this run and go straight into another one. Where I will absolutely be victorious. Guaranteed. Never mind me saving the game like a coward. Dark Lady. Yeah, I don't think I fought her. Is that a separate... No, that's not a separate. Freeze is the one that makes me take more damage. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Bow builds I like because if you can find the explosive arrow, then them bringing more dudes to a fight just becomes a weakness for them. Of course, you can't always count on getting that, but, you know. 10 up to 60 charm per 1 energy. That's pretty good. Particularly with me getting 65 block a turn with no energy expenditure. You know, seems decent. And through the power of music, we've charmed the Dark Lady. Ah, too easy. Hard mode 2 unlocked. Very nice. I don't really need the stuff, but I'll take the feather all the same. Alright, but the tea I've been drinking is starting to run through me a little bit, and I need to check to make sure the cats are doing good upstairs, so I'm gonna run some ads, take a little bit of a break. You won't miss anything, so hope you'll stick with me. I'll be right back. Ah, I return. So funny. The cat who did not poke her head down here gave me some anxious meows when I went upstairs, and so I gave her some pets, but I'm like, you could have just followed me downstairs. You could be hanging out, and then I could, mine you for cat content. Okay, so I finally have the... Oh, hatchet. That's very antithetical to every playstyle I ever use. One thing I did like about Quick Mode was how it had all this stuff open from the beginning. 2-hit stealing. Hell yeah. Are you running a hard mode, or I haven't really looked into all the options that Quick Mode gives you, so a bit unfamiliar. Alright, Birdman. Once more onto the Breach Hard Mode 2. Minus 15 to max health. Plus 25% to enemy health. Minus 10% to luck. Let's do it. And the cycle begins anew. I pretty much always go for a rare item here. For each Mana Stone in another pocket, 3 damage. I mean, I'm not usually the biggest fan of magic builds, but... Oh, I haven't even thought to look into mods for this game. I'm torn. What? I guess I could leave behind the Feather Shiv. I guess I could leave behind the Feather Shiv. No, I can take everything. I'm being dumb. Good morning, Jess. How you doing? Good to see you. Sorry I wasn't around last night. I had to chuckle a bit when you pinged me. Had to have, food and some drinks with the old man. I am doing good. I'm caffeinated. I had some peppermint tea. I'm not going to have to cook for myself today because we're having another family get-together in the afternoon, but for the moment, I can play one of my favorite games and chill. Yeah, and it's funny because it was his birthday a few weeks ago, so I got him a bottle of bourbon as a late birthday gift, and of course he was like, oh, well, I should give this a try, and he poured it and was like, oh, Vim, would you like to have some? I'm like, oh, well, I suppose if you insist, Dad, because I literally inherited my taste in booze from my dad, so if I like a booze, he likes a booze and vice versa. So when I get him a gift like that, it's like I'm getting myself a gift. Yeah. I really need a Mana Stone so I can make the Robin's Wand pop off. I think what I do here is I Feather Shiv you, and I work on charming the bee. Nice. Somehow that seems like I know nothing about Maj's dad, but somehow that just makes sense to me. Irish whiskey. So there's some good Irish whiskey, for sure. I mean, that's, kind of where it came from. I tend to drink a lot of American whiskey, though, because, it's cheaper, particularly now with the fucking tariffs. And there's a huge variety of it, and some of which is, produced in the city where I live. So it's like, I'm helping a local business. Listen, I'm not Silvar. But I got a little national pride. I mean, I guess it could be argued that he has, none. Sorry, Silvar, if I'm adding you and you're lurking. Yeah, always good to buy local, whenever you can. Yeah, 0. Yeah. Okay, the bee's gonna turn back, but that's fine. We have the technology. Ugh, bird is annoying until I can get some better items. Oh yeah, local beers are also great. There's a decent number of beers in Colorado as well. This bee chose violence a little more. Okay, never mind, I got him. Okay, I do need separate pockets for this build. Ha! Yeah, I'm not surprised. I've heard how it's become quite a thing up there to, you know, just boycott all American products, which is, I think, completely fair. I get it. Oh my god, an arrow. Bow build? Are we back? Bow build? Bow build? Bow build? Bow build? Local one that's nice. Have you told Coco about it? Because I feel like he is quite the cider enthusiast. Or do I leave the fire arrow just... Yeah, because I'm going to need separate pockets if the Robin's Wand is what I go with. Didn't drop me a Mana Stone, bastards. Ah, okay. Elbows up. No, I've never heard of that. Is that like the term for the boycott going on up there? I hate to leave this fire arrow behind because it's such a good projectile. But I need things that are useful in the short term. God damn it. It's a hockey... Oh, it's a hockey thing. That would explain why I don't know it. Listen, I grew up 100 miles from the Canadian border, but even then, we didn't really have any hockey. Not... My god. You are going to absolutely annihilate, that boss. Yeah. Yeah, we have the Avalanche. But, I don't know, it's there, I could go see them. Tickets are relatively inexpensive because we don't have a lot of people that care that much about hockey. It's funny, I actually used to, work with a guy who, he coached, like, I don't know what you would call them, semi-pro, team. And, like, also ran, like, a charity about, getting, poorer kids, like, some hockey equipment so they could get into the sport, you know, have that sports structure in their lives. But aside from, like, one time where he held, like, a big event and invited everyone in the company, and, like, you know, our CEO made a big deal about, like, donating $5,000 to this charity, I haven't gone to any hockey stuff since I've lived in Colorado. I should fix that. Oh well. Because I've attended a hockey game before. It was a school trip once when I was in like elementary school to see a game. And my main memory of that was a friend and I who was similarly entrepreneurially minded, shall we say, scammed a drunk lady and her friend out of $20 because they were going to pay us to free up the ice hockey, or the air hockey table that we were using. And then they played one drunken game and then staggered away. So we were like, cool, more air hockey! Women's USA versus... Nice. I didn't even think about women's hockey. Like, you know, the WNBA's been getting bigger down here, but I don't know about women's hockey. I felt very clever. Okay, so let's get this thing online. Move the loot over here. Because right now it's not that good, but as I get more mana stones, it'll become more powerful. XP, because XP. Gold. I think I'd battle and then chest. I want the multi-enemy fights, because those are easier to deal with charm. I'm regretting my sentence. Yeah, I recently watched, I forget if I linked it in your boyfriend's server or not, but there was this one YouTube video. It's a guy who, like, goes around, I think it's New York, and just, like, asks people for their hot takes, and it was a lady being like, women's basketball is better because everyone's gay, so they're all, like, doing each other, and you get, like, relationship drama and, like, divorces and marriages and stuff playing out on the court. And I'm like, huh. So, like, with a side of soap opera, I can get behind that, maybe. Too much luck cleavers. 2 more ace cleavers. Oh my god. I mean, if you can make them all work with each other, like, I forget, is Ace Cleaver the one that uses the cleavers around it? I imagine you've hit critical cleaver mass at this point, though. Okay, so I can afford to bonk him, because that gets up to 10. I can bonk again, because this is just going to make him more powerful once he is turned to serving me. Which I could actually accomplish this turn, but that's not necessary. Kuroko's Basketball. I'm unfamiliar. Drama and ships. Ah. So like what Free allegedly was, but then I watch it and they're like, no, actually it's all about swimming, and I felt incredibly betrayed and pissed off. I liked Free, but I came in with a different idea than, like, what the show was actually going to deliver to me. Oh, that makes sense, Yamp, from the luck you've been describing. Okay, so guitar, flute, and they're just good friends leaving my concert. Yeah, I wanted Free and Eternal Summer to be something that they very much weren't. And you could argue that that's my fault, but I feel like they were kind of gunning for that kind of expectation, you know? You know? I'm not fond of any of these items, however they've given me a dice, so reroll. Oh, perfect, I can replace this crappy rough buckler. Helmet is good. Composite bow. I know I should have taken the arrow. I know I should have taken the arrow. Actually, the glove is probably a better get. Yeah, glove is better currently. Yeah, it was like... It was kind of queer-baity in that way. I watched it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people recommend Haikyuu, but I've not checked it out yet. Ooh, the tilted sword is really good. I kind of wish I could just take all these items. So what did I take? Slat shield. Did I take? Oh, I can only take 2 items? What the hell? I think the tilted sword is actually better value then, because more offense for now, I guess. It pains me to leave those 2 behind, but they'll surely drop again, right? Right? Good old boys with good friendships. That's also nice, and you know, you can put on your Yaoi goggles and see more than is actually there for a treat. At least I'm sure that's what I would do. Okay. Let me heal. Guitar, and then convince him to become our friend by stabbing him repeatedly. This is how friendships work, probably. Warrior bird, we've done a murder. BO goggles. Excellent. Not crazy about a lot of these. I could, I guess, take the Sunflower Shiv, Liquid Armor for an oh shit, and dice for future use? Sure. I'm sure it is an absolute sight to behold. Because that many cleavers, I'm sure I've never seen that many cleavers drop in any of my runs. Again, low-key envious. Ooh, Gemstone Heart. That is a pretty good item. Oh shit, flamed. Oh my god. We Warrior Bird this run? We Warrior Bird? Hang on. Hang on, let me rearrange this somewhat so we can get multiple buffs on you. I don't really like the Sweaty Towel anyway. Questionable item at best, in my opinion. Move you over there. I would like to take the Composite Bow. No, the acoustic guitar So this character has a mechanic. You would have really seen it if you came in at the tail end of my last run, where he adds charm to enemies, and if they have more charm than they have HP, they turn to my side, and they'll attack their former friends. But it does have an upgrade slot, so I can bash them with the guitar while I add charm to them, which is always very funny. And I very enjoy doing. Bird Bard, yes, quite literally. 11 ace cleavers. That's insanity. My god. That drop luck. Then again, I'm one to talk. Rarer item of the same type. I think I try and trade up on my flute. Oh, yes, right. Yeah. Feel free to post your the picture of the backpack on the Discord. Feel free. Oh shit, the saxophone. The saxophone's very good. It's just a bit large. We can use Bill Clinton powers. I think I gotta get rid of the liquid armor. Yeah, that's a huge get. Even though it's one time each combat, 15 charm is such a nice boost. Sax maxing. Exactly. Rare item for curse? Absolutely. Curse me up, my man. Oh. That one's, not good for me currently, actually. Wait. Neither of these are curses. I mean, I'm not complaining, but that's not how the event is supposed to... Oh. Here we go. Reach. That? I could maybe make that work for me? Still, I don't want to mess around too much with self-damage on a hard mode. Hey, Mystic, how goes? How's your Sunday so far? Just doing the inevitable, March of More backpack hero. Stab, and he is now our friend. And now we use Buster Sword on the man who used to be his friend, because our new friend will take the hit for us. Oh, is the link borked? It shouldn't be. Yeah, it showed that you joined. Or no, wait, that's just Jess. Yeah, it looks like it worked for Jess. Yeah, I can manually generate a link if that one's not working for whatever reason. It should, but I don't know. I've been dumb about Discord stuff before. It's not impossible. Run out for some errands in a bit. That's fine, Mystic. I'll be here for a little while. No, there was another saxophone, but the curses replaced it. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, give me just a moment. Why is it? Hang on. Invite. Trade the. Okay, give that a try, Yamp. I said just Jess because Yamp was trying to join as well. You know what I meant. Sheesh. But yeah, this won't be one of my, like, 6-hour backpack hero streams, Mystic, because I got family in town, but I'll be able to go for a fair old little while here. Ooh, the crooked arrow. If I had space for that... Oh shit, the tuning fork. That was what let me pop off last time. I think it's time to sell the Robin's Wand, because I'm not getting drops for it. Frankly, Mystic, boyfriend and I are in a bit of limbo. Yeah, with, your thing that is going on. Don't want to out you on that. But, yeah, I am aware. The Wild Buckler's really good, too. I need so much money. I need to capitalism more. Oh, The Scavenger Man. He'll have a thing for me. It's just Jess. Listen. I don't actually have anything to follow up that listen, but I'm glad if you listened. Okay, a little more free block for me. Not an amazing amount. Actually, this is probably better served being put down here. Yes. And this is better served by being put down. It would be best served by being put up here, but I don't have... Well, guitar is actually better if it's not there, so... Hang on. We do that, that, move this here, move this over here. I can solve this. Probably. Allegedly. No, that doesn't... 3 versus 4. I mean, I can afford to give up a block in the name of keeping the acoustic guitar. Fair. Oh, a pickup. Nice. I think about doing pickups, and then I just don't. Lovely option to have, though. Lovely option to have. Okay, so I need to make this guy our friend, so... Let's saxophone, classic guitar, and he's now on our side, and he will take hits for me. And die for me. So let's exploit that by slashing the crap out of this man. Have there been complications along the way with the life change you and boyfriend are setting up? Because I know those can come up. I don't actually know if you knew this, Jess, but I used to be work in the mortgage biz, so I know it works. It's probably different north of the border, but I have some knowledge on these things. Well, hopefully it works out. A lot of things can come up, though. Plenty of ways for stuff to go wrong. Ah, and I've now charmed this man, so he will leave peacefully, but when I hit the end turn button, he is going to burn to death. Let's watch. Great. Oh, yeah, a bad mortgage guy. Man, I wish that my old company, like, had operations up there, because I could be like, listen, go to this guy, he'll set you up, but... Sadly, don't got those kind of connections. Like this, I guess? Feels like wasted space if I go like that. I'll go here for now. Arrow! We have arrow! It's not very good at the moment, but it's free damage. You know what? Phone my friend, assistant working through the weekend. Yeah, that's pretty common, certainly down here. For the real high earners to work through the weekend. Oh my god, I have explosives and dynamite. Great 2-item combo. I really need to shed the curses at this point, but, well, not much I can do about that. Anyway, it's time to be American Bird. Use dynamite to light off what is definitely also dynamite. This is a good decision in this universe. I should be able to get him this turn. Easy. You can put it in general. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really organize my Discord too terrible much, as you might be able to tell. It's mostly there for people who, like, want to get an at everyone when I'm going live. Though I have started using it a bit more, mostly to be like, look at my cats! See our stuff, or we lose out on the house, believe. Oh god! Like secure the financing? Shit. Yeah, that's fucking stressful. That's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's fucking stressful. Jesus. I would be so furious at my mortgage guy were I in your position. Absolutely infuriated. Lying to Madge the whole time. Great. Ugh. You know, that's the problem about working in money. It seems to attract a lot of scumbags. Because it's just like, it can be, you know, greedy people who are like, whoa, well, I'll just work directly in money and use that to make money. Blech. We weren't gonna pay him and use him in the end? That's great. But it might not be as easy depending on, like, what bank, assuming you're using a mortgage broker. If you go to another person, they might not be able to use the same bank. So they might not be able to secure the same deal that your guy ends up getting you. Because not every mortgage broker works with everyone. Like, they tend to have, like, you know, they work with the big ones. Like, down here, that's US Bank, Wells Fargo, Chase. I imagine there are different ones up in Canada. But there are usually some smaller regional banks that they have ties to, too. They're like, this is my ace in the hole, because they have this specialty loan product that works great. Like, I imagine for you guys, it would be something that's better for self-employed people because of Maj's stream of income. He hasn't secured a bank, no problem. Oh, never mind. I see. I want to buy this crooked arrow if I can get away with it. Oh my god, Yamp. That is amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Damn. If y'all want to see an absolutely wild backpack, take a look at what Yamp posted in the general of my Discord. That is a thing of beauty. That's what I want my backpack to look like when I eventually do a cleaver run. God damn. Okay, 7, 16, 22 damage coming at my face. I should be able to turn at least the bat. Cleaver Town, absolutely. 689 damage. That's... Oh, I'm envious, but also happy for you. Yeah, like I think the highest HP total I've seen on an end boss in this game, when like I was going full hard mode where they buff the hell out of HP, is like 1300, so... That's a one round the final boss of a run territory there. Depending on your difficulty and which boss it is, etc., etc. Anyway, now that we have made the bat our friend, let's cut some dudes with the Buster Sword and light them on fire. As illustrated. Oops. Oh, he turned back. Well, we can't have that. Stab him so he becomes our friend again. Because that's how friendships work in this universe. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not toxic at all. Bop with guitar. Yeah, I wanted to save it for the guy. Ooh, another guitar. And a harp. I want the harp. How can I make the harp? Oh my god, another... There's so many things I want. I could get rid of my shivs. And then... You over there. Guitar goes there. Ouch. Move this over here, because there's no instruments there. They implode because when all enemies left are just my friends... They just leave, and they give me the XP and gold as though I murdered them. An arrangement that works out quite well for yours truly. Doubled my... God damn. A force to be reckoned with, Yamp. So yeah, like last time I actually had an item where it gave me like another energy, like basically more resources to use on my turn. But if I used a weapon, the item broke, so I was full pacifist mode. I never attacked. I think I'll actually go arranged like... No, I can't set up for both arrows. But I could theoretically get a bow build going, because I have 2 short arrows now. I'm leaving behind some good stuff, but I think this is better for long-term possibilities. For now. For now. Let us see what... Cool, but giant and expensive. Pro hammer... would be good for hammer build, but I'm not confident I'll be able to pull that off. That's kind of a bad merchant. What? Do you have 2 charm to instrument? 3 damage to instrument. 1 energy to clothing. If I can get clothing, that is the best upgrade by far. So I think I hold off for now. Was there clothing for sale at other merchant? I do not remember. No, it did have the sick arrow, though. Damn, so many things I want to buy. It's just like my real life, and I have no money for any of it. Why is... Oh, right, tuning fork. I was like, why is the harp charming for 5 each turn? That's too much. But never mind, it's just enough. Guitar, guitar, saxophone. It is now my friend. Let us cut the man who's going to rob me. He'll die to being on fire next turn. Oh, in addition to being our friend. Well, that's fine too. Cut, cut, cut. And the whole team is my friends. So many arrows. They really want me to do a bow build. That is clothing. It's not great clothing, but it is clothing. How do I make clothing work? A Minecraft, so like you could find like diamond swords and stuff? That's interesting. I've been playing just purely vanilla. Because I feel like there's plenty of variety in base game for me. I feel like the only way that I can take the chainmail, which I want to do because of that upgrade, is to get rid of sword and its upgrades, and I don't think that's worth it. So it is with a heavy heart. I'll leave all that shit behind. And take the money and run. Oh, yeah, of course, of course. It would be way too unbalanced if it were. Electric guitar! An electric guitar refreshes adjacent instruments. So if I... Oh my god, that might be worth leaving the blade behind for. Hang on. Hang on. I need to do a lot of rearranging here. So if I can get this adjacent to... Put you there... Well, no, the saxophone doesn't get a benefit, because it's only once per combat. But now I use guitar, and then I can use my classic guitars right after it. Yes. Does mean leaving behind the sword, which has been treating me quite well, but I think it is ultimately for the best. And this does start to make my bow a little bit better. Oh, but the breastplate would be good too. Ugh. So many things that I want, that I desire. It's hard being me sometimes. I don't want to keep the burn gem. Because what I need to do is, like, get, like, this pocket added so I can expand this. Because the only thing that matters for separate pockets is the tuning fork. And that just needs to stay in its own little space. Oh, I'm a goddamn idiot. I forgot I had a pouch the whole time. Egg on my face! Actually, I'm just gonna cleanse curses anyway, so... Let me keep this in the hopes that I can upgrade it in the future. Put this away, put this away. Keep this for a rainy day. Oh, you missed it, Fox. On Friday, I finished hard mode 5 with Purse. Of course, with a glorious arrow build. But I had a great time. I imagine they do. Normally I'd be questioning how you're still on the same run, but with your backpack, I believe it. Hard mode 5 is the final hard mode, at least if you're playing them off story mode. Because then it unlocks a neat little statue, which I'll show off when I go back to town, but currently on hard mode 2 for Bird Fox, just to finish getting you caught up. Do I have room to put away the... I do not. Screw the cleansing potion. Put the pouch over here so it makes my short arrow a little better. Yeah, I also... I did try a tote hard mode run off stream. Yeah, I will not be doing a tote hard mode run on stream. Spoiler alert. There was something that I wanted in the shops that I immediately memory hold. What? The crooked arrow, right. I think that's just too difficult to get working right now. I think I spend my cash on upgrades. That seems like the more prudent course of action here. I can't upgrade electric guitar. That is unfortunate. I'll upgrade acoustic guitar then. And then shield better. Could also add damage to instrument. I'll do that on harp. Yeah. I can't even be bothered with regular mode Toad. I got to the final boss on hard mode Toad. Just there, my build finally ran out of gas. And I just got crushed. I mean, granted, I was going in at like 15 HP, because I just had the absolute crap beaten out of me, because I didn't take... Because Toad can get items to heal herself, I just kept not taking them. Yeah, I want to like it as someone who's played a lot of TCGs, mostly Magic the Gathering, but I just... Too hard. I feel like there's not enough tools that the game gives me to make it good. And that's kind of sad. You know? Dear God, is that 60 charm? Am I reading that right? Amazing. Let's put Smoke Puff here. But yeah, absolutely an interesting concept. But I do see that they have reworked Tote at least once, so maybe we'll get another rework, and maybe that will make her a little more palatable to, us. You never know, but I assume the devs are spending most of their time on their new game that's in early access, which I fully intend to check out at some point. I just haven't yet. Oh, because it doesn't see the... Oh, annoying. Still, there isn't a better place to put it, because I don't want to turn off my instruments or my defensive buffs. Oh well, this is fine. Guitar, 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 and he is now my friend. And he leaves peaceably. This is an interesting option to have. I'm almost tempted... Yeah, actually, if I go like this, I can put the bow here and here and put the arrow here, and then it just has empty space. Oh yeah, Two Worlds is... I've only played Two Worlds 2, but it definitely has a reputation for that jank. For sure. Actually, I can open up the pouch and bring out the other short arrow, because it can fire them both, even though they're separated by the... Yes. Mousewood. Mousewood is so good. The others are not worth considering. Great. Oh, I'm not gonna have money to cure my curses. Damn it. Yeah, I mean, they were advertising it as like an oblivion killer, right? Also, good morning, Brian. How goeth? I don't need healing. I will take the luck shuriken. Yeah, truly the same amount of hubris that makes people be like, oh, this is the World of Warcraft killer. This time for sure, everybody! This time for sure! Yes, let's add some burn to our arrows. Backpack Hero is going quite well. Had some good runs so far. And hopefully many more to be had. Right now I'm playing good old Bird Bard. Playing music, making friends, then making those new friends kill each other. It's all good fun. Yeah, exactly. It's truly a sign of, like, desperation on someone's part, I think, when they're like, we know you're going to compare us to this better game anyway, but ours is even better than the other game. You believe us, right? I never do. And I'm pretty much never wrong. I'm kind of torn. I want to send back Tilted Sword. Actually, yeah, because the composite bow with the burns, 6, 8, 10. Tilted Sword, yeah, Tilted Sword would have too much charge up time. So yeah, I'll send the Tilted Sword back. Farewell, Buster Sword. You served me well for a brief period of time. Dear God. Impressive that he went from a game that he didn't really... let me say he had some problems with, to a game that everyone has problems with. Then again, I know for me, from like Shuffle Saturday, sometimes there is comfort in jank, and perhaps the same is true for your man. Perhaps. I think I can take on Enchanted Swamp with this build. I will absolutely be coward moding in like hard modes 4 and 5, but cozy. Ah, well, there it is. There you have it. Okay, so immediately fire this off. That's a lot of damage. 22? Wait, I can probably turn this guy. What? So, a definitely true trivia fact about this game is that originally you were going to have separate backpacks. Like, the pouch is a holdover from this concept. You're going to have fanny packs and purses and, like, messenger bags that you could also equip, but then they discovered that was a little too much, gave the player a little too much power, so they were like, no. One backpack, and I guess the pouch, because that's a neat idea. That's a definitely true fact that I would never have made up. I would never lie to you, chat. You believe me, right? I'm the most honest streamer on the platform. Just ask me. I feel like that redeem rarely gets brought up these days. Always nice to have a chance for it. Applying spikes. That's rather annoying for me. Guitar. The two were $1. I mean, bargain at any price. I don't even think I know Zellers. I don't think we have them stateside. Was that like an EB Games GameStop type place? Normal enemies over 1k health. Good God. Oh wait, is Endless Stream? I haven't done an Endless run before. That makes sense why your run keeps going then. I need to try one of these. The Robin's bow fires all arrows in other pockets. I can't make it fit though. By definition, I can't make it fit. But I could put it in the pouch. I'm giving up the bronze breastplate, but I think that's fine. Floor 14. Well, thank you for believing me completely blind me. I would never betray someone's trust like that. Never. Probably. I'll keep around the this and the that, I think. I really gotta get rid of these damn curses. I badly need to get rid of these curses. Oh, wait. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I need to get that money. I need to make a beeline for the cash. I need more money! Anyway, let's... Which is the one that... No, do I not? Okay, I guess I have to shoot him to make him depressed. There we go. He is now our friend. Let's work on making Depresso Man our friend. Simcoe's return length. Yeah, you're probably approaching, like, modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn complexity at that point. Or maybe not complexity, but just, like, in terms of how much stuff you gotta do on a turn. Because he's the boastful spell sword. He thinks he's stronger than he is, so if you poke him a little bit, he's like, "Oh no, I'm not cut out to do violence." But if you don't hit him, he's like, "Haha, I'm the greatest in the land. You cannot touch me." Friendship was the cure, exactly. Oh, well, maybe not. It's fine. He's still working on himself, you know. He's got to get himself figured out first. Ooh, Speedy Leaf. That is quite nice. The bow blade is good if I go full bow. Never mind, the Robin's bow is going to be better in every way? Yeah, because it's also 1 energy. I can't not take the Speedy Leaf. That thing is real good. Do I take the Cave Shark as well? It's free energy. It's free energy. It's free real estate. Okay, merchant, what have you for me? Another arrow, which I should probably buy. So let me sell off the gemstone heart, because I'm not getting a lot of use out of it. I could sell off the mouse wood. Does Foley Capitalism max this? Let me see what this forge have. Charmed any instrument, rage to melee weapon, damage to instrument, charm to instrument. Okay. So the damage to instrument, dual wield harps, exactly. Gambling! Gamble, gamble, gamble! Of course it lands on the curse! That's our 3rd curse for the run! Great! It's like when you gamble, you lose sometimes. This shouldn't be allowed. Oh, the oboe! That's kind of not good for me at the moment. I will take another harp, though. Oh, Lord. Where do I put it? I can throw out this mana stone. And then... do I put the harp in storage for the moment? I think I do. Feels like a mistake. Yeah, because I'll be able to put it here after I eat the cave shark next fight. Okay. So I think I... ooh. Well, it's just like I got the harp for free. I got the harp for free. Yeah. I got the harp for free. So that's fine. So I don't need any of these. The triangle would be okay, but I'm not a huge fan of using the triangle, so... the damage to instrument, because cheaper on the guitar. So we have more charm guitar and we have damage guitar. And... yeah, let me take a peek. Oh, you know, with the pixely style, that kind of works. That works for me. I like it. I wish I had an armor smith, but I don't. I could upgrade the saxophone, but with it being a one-time per combat, I don't feel like that's worth it. Doesn't seem worth it to me. Could simply save my cash and move on. Oh, no, I need to buy that arrow. Kind of a hell or high water thing. So I could sell mouse wood because I'm not getting use out of it. Pains me to do because very good item. I could sell... what else? I could sell the lucky ring. Yeah, I could sell the lucky ring. And then I have... this here, arrow here for now. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to, like, connect these two pockets just so I can have a space for the Robin's bow to fit. I might be getting a little too attached to this Robin's bow concept. Don't know how well I'm gonna be able to pull it off, but it's such an interesting option. I feel like I would be a fool not to at least try it. Oh, the Seer. The Seer is basically a free win. I'll go over there first. That's a lot of... oh, shit. Vermilion Energy. Such a good item that I can't make work right now. Damn. Ooh, Gamba for Legendary? Sure. Legendary item at the base of the staff. I don't like this Earthstone Blade. Like, I could put it up here and then it gets... well, that's 4 rows. Which would... shit, that would be 17 damage for 1 energy. I may have spoken too soon. Because that's how it works. Oh my god. Yeah! Shower and get dressed for the day. Tragic. Tragic. Unfortunate. I wish you good luck with that? Question mark? Not sure what I was trying to say there. Yeah, Earthstone Blade is actually really good the way I have this set up currently. Can get rid of this to save one of the short arrows. Could toss out the saxophone? Don't want to get rid of the saxophone, but I feel like this is the right move? Oh my god, and there's Rage to melee weapon as an upgrade option, isn't there? I need to do that. No, that was on the last floor. On the off chance that can become an option again, I need to investigate this thing. Okay, Cave Shark for the... when did I take damage? I don't remember that. Anyways. Guitar. Wait, so 9 and then 9, 18... oh, never mind. My guitar combo is a little more efficient if I'm just looking to get threats off the board. Huh. But if I can get some upgrades on that Earthstone Blade, it's gonna be better. There we go. Okay, we wall all those. And I feel like we think... oh yeah, it's back to being bad because there's no empty space for it to work off of. Whoops. Did I do that? Well, that's fine. Doing the guitar combo on these boys gets around their annoying refresh block maneuvering. Cool. So many curses. So bad. What if I point this down? Is that better? Wait. There we go. Now I can take this out of the pouch and put this here. And I can save the key, poison bottle. No, this goes back in storage. Take this out and put the hammer here. There we go. I'm kind of stuck between two different focuses for my builds at the moment. Damn it! There's no rage to melee weapon here. Tragic and unfortunate. Well, I think I probably got to shift to more of like a... I might want to just sell the Earthstone Blade. I didn't even realize that... Sells for 17, that's not nothing. It's not nothing. Because I do think with the tuning fork, instruments are the better way to go, I guess. With reluctance. Yeah, it just takes up a lot of space, too. Well, damn. But I'd finally get to use an item that I had probably unfairly maligned a fair bit in the past, but it wasn't to be. Besides, arrows. Feather Shiv. I'd like to buy that Vermilion energy if I can make it work. Oh! Sorry if I ignored anyone. Chat tracker crashed on me. Have a good stream. Okay, you're definitely not still here, but thank you, Jess. Stats in the Discord after I failed to survive. Let me take a quick look at them. Gee, energy used. Damage dealt 25,046. Beautiful. You only destroyed one item? Not so much on consumables, huh? 106 enemies defeated. Heck of a run. Heck of a run. Heck of a run. Should be proud for that cleaver insanity you unleashed. Okay, may as well use the double Poisocaine, 3 shots, guitar, arrows. Did I sell the Mousewood? I sold the Mousewood, didn't I? I may be slightly regretting this choice now, but it's fine. I like to do consumable build alongside bow build, because it works well with the bows needing, like, empty space. Well, you just create empty space, and then you fire your arrows. So that's often my move. It's another arrow. The Robin bow, it's gonna be a thing. I'm not forcing the meme. Oh, wait, putting it here is more effective. Cleansing potion on sale? Yeah, I sold the Mousewood. Of course I sold the Mousewood. Why am I like this? I'll take cleansing potion. Could be handy in a pinch. No, I need fight. Or possibility of level up. Okay, this person needs to not be on the enemy side. So let's get to work on that. Guitar, not quite there. Annoying. Because poison, very bad. Well, wait. Literally what I got the cleansing potion to take care of. I was worried about nothing. Oh. Hey, we got them all. Okay. Works for me. Okay, I gotta think about this. The only thing that needs a separate pocket is the tuning fork. I wish I had a squiggly here. That would be the best outcome for me. If I put this here, I could put the Robin bow here, and then just have the arrows, over here, maybe? What's the alternative? I put this here. It's just kind of the same thing, then. Robin bow goes here, I have to shove the arrows over there. Could I make better use of it if I went like this? No, because then that would be one connected pocket. I would have to put all the arrows down here, which would hamper my long-term efficacy. This way I'm left with at least 2 different pockets to put arrows into, I guess. Yeah, alright. God damn it, there were good items behind those 2. Well, first and foremost, let me get this thing figured out. Fires all arrows in other pockets. That's so crazy to me. All arrows. Because we need these to be pointing left. Otherwise, there's going to be no empty spaces. Because they're not... We put you over here, which does deny me some block if I transform it. Nice. How good is the diamond sword? I would hope quite good. 1.5 and 1. Maybe I just put the Ambidex glove away for now? Flame Gem is no longer that useful to me. Yeah, I think that becomes another item to sell. Tragically, unfortunately. I don't think the composite bow... I don't think I got a use for it anymore. A bow build where I leave behind a composite bow. That's crazy. Fair response, yeah. Minus 25% bonus damage. So you can't buff it as much, but... That seems relatively fair. For a rare rarity. Maybe a little stronger than some rares. But, yeah. My worry all the time with mods is that they're always going to make their, like, custom content way overtuned. So that's always my hesitancy when I, like, think about doing mods and anything. Seems like they're avoiding it to some degree there, which is good to see. Pack that away for now. Oh, shoe hat. I forgot that was there. Could take another key and just put it away. Yeah, and take a cave fish and take a coin purse, I guess. Or the memes. Yes, this seems fine. Okay. Onwards! To more experience. And whatever the chest has to offer. Spaghetti. Spaghetti's good. Spaghetti's basically free. The rest of those are not worth it. What did Merchant Man have? Right, the Vermilion Energy. Which is tempting. I won't lie, it is tempting. I'll come back to that. I need to save at least 10 gold to get rid of the 3 curses that I have in my backpack. Jesus Christ. So I for sure need to save at least that much. Because for sure I can't make the Vermilion Energy work for me at the moment. Of course you don't have weapon upgrades when I need to upgrade my arrows. Of course. Of course, of course. Well. The multiple problem children there. Well, use the spaghetti. Who do I take down first? That makes sense. There's all sorts of things that they could add. Let's see, this is 3, 7, 10, 12 damage. That's still not better than guitar combo. So for the moment, the Robin's Bow, despite all that maneuvering, all that setup, it's still only good if I just have a spare energy to burn somewhere. Damn it. I mean, I can tank those hits, so I think I get the wizard first. So, guitar combo it is. And then I think the snail, because it's gonna do goo, and I don't much appreciate that sort of thing. Put it here. because I don't really need my shield. Spikes is bad for me. I'd rather not spikes. Wait, I can probably take care of them all this turn? Question mark? And fire the arrows! It would be so much better if I was applying burn or poison or something with every arrow. So much better. Oh well. Hey, look, it's another arrow. I think I actually put my shield away for the moment. Because not needed. And ooh. Okay, so I put the other arrow here. I put flower here. Yes. Now I have 5 separate arrows that I fire. Good God. I'm probably not gonna level up again. I'll gun for the chest. Oh no, sentries. God, these things are such a nothing enemy. Kind of question the, like... I feel like they're kind of like... They look like those, Breath of the Wild enemies. And if it's just meant as, like, a nod to them, then, like, I guess? But they're just not difficult. Oh, I've made a mistake. I'm gonna take damage here. Only 2, but that's more than I want to take in a hard mode. This is why you pay attention, children. Well, Happy Buckler, because when I get attacked, and usually my passive block is enough to carry me through, that could be quite useful, actually. But I would like to have guitar and see if I can... Yeah. There we go. Now all 3 of my guitars are adjacent to my electric guitar. So it becomes even better at the expense of my arrows, but they're not my primary method of attack for the moment, so it's fine. I could actually do a little cheeky thing here. Take out the ambidextrous glove so it buffs at least 1 arrow. And then keep the Happy Buckler for a rainy day, because I think my passive block is enough? Sure, let's go with that. Though actually I can probably sell the Slat Shield, actually. Yeah. Because Happy Buckler is a little more practical. I could sell the Composite Bow. I don't want to sell the Composite Bow, but I could sell the Composite Bow. No, I think not. And let's just go ahead and buff my new classic guitar. As I have the money for it. I see what needs to be done here. Guitar, 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 and he's our friend. Electric guitar, guitar. Guitar, guitar. Bonk. Arrow bonk. There we go. Attack my minions! I love it's like it's just kind of the essence of Fire Emblem. You just take the enemy army and you make it your own. It's wonderful. And by God, I love it. Put you away temporarily, take this out. I would like to do a structures build again sometime. The one that I did was interesting. Sure, what's another curse? That is probably worth more to me at the moment than another arrow, sadly. So we need to make room in storage. Could get rid of the key, or... Yeah, I think I get rid of the composite bow, because this is all about just stacking more arrows, so composite bow's not gonna help me. Feels like I'm betraying an old, trusted friend. But such sacrifices must be made for the sake of power. Or something. Oh, that's many dudes. I'll be able to turn them all to my side. I need to do the gremlins first, I think. Just to get threats off the board and onto my side. It's 23. I can turn the wizard. Or I kill the king. Or I kill the king. Can I do that? 2, 4, 6, 11? No. I could charm him. Wait. 14. Damn, just shy. If I hit him with the smashy guitar. Yeah, and then we shoot him, even though he's our friend. What we have here is a failure to math. Whatever, it's fine. He's turning his blades on his former comrades for the moment. I can kill him later to make him pop out more of his men. Ooh, but for the moment, I need to not have that poison land on me. And achieved. Bonk, and now there's a new friend to make. Another Ace Cleaver. It's beginning again. It cannot be stopped. Look at this army that I have. Beautiful. Okay, before they murder the turtle, we kind of need to kill the king again, so he pops out another baddie, so I get more experience. So that's my focus this turn, is repeatedly using the crappy Robin's bow. I think. Yeah. Close. We'll get him next turn. Okay, because he's in defense mode now. So we fire away. We bonk. We fire away again. There we go. Okay, now he's in his final form. Yeah, I really need more room in my backpack to make these arrows worth it, but once they take off, I swear, it's gonna be amazing. Alright, and then they all leave peacefully. Thank you for coming to my concert/archery exhibition. Blue. Oh, right. It's all my curses.
Is this some sort of gay thing?
No.
You're sure?
Yes.
All right. What is a good hot take? Granted, I think they're all new to you, Yamp, unless you've been a lurker before, but I feel like I've busted out a few of my classics lately, and I need to... Oh, yeah! I think that, analog alarm clocks are the best ones. Because they have such, like, a harsh, loud noise, it's impossible to sleep through it. And if you need to look at what the time is in the middle of the night, it's less like blue light or like the light that makes you wake up versus like turning on your phone from the side table. So it helps you avoid that if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, okay, do I just wake up early or do I go back to bed? You simply look at like the analog clock and it's there. Granted, you can make the same argument for the digital clock, but then you don't get the alarm. So to me, it is the best clock option. To me. That's fully me being an old man, and I completely cop to that. I think the Peridot could have some interesting applications, so I'm going to save that for a rainy day in a bigger pouch. Nod emote. I do not have that as a command, but I like that concept. Is there any other instruments I can charm? Or instruments I can upgrade, Jesus. Maybe it's good I can't go as long as I usually do. Because I'm getting a little loopy already. I need the shield, not the shuriken. I really wish this Robin's bow wasn't so damn fat. I really wish. Anything I can sell? That's right, I did want to buy that. So I at least need to open up a room in my pouch for it. I think I can sell off the cleansing potion. And I'll save that for when I can make it work better. Because it's what? No other items in that pocket? No other items in that pocket. Which is rough, given my current space demands. Though actually I'm curious, if I completely abandoned... If I, like, completely gave up all my instruments, if I just went full arrow build, how powerful would the arrows be? That would also require me getting rid of Tuning Fork. Hit for 6, 3, well... Right, because most of the empty space is here, and they're not set up for that. Never mind, not a good idea. My madness has passed. Yeah, I've never gotten both. But I could absolutely see that. I've only ever gotten, I've only ever gotten Brick Arrow, like, when I'm at the end of a run, and so I've just been passing up structures, because generally I don't like structures. Not a fan. Generally. There's been, I think, 2 runs out of all the runs I've done where I've gone structures, and I'm like, yeah, this is fine, but I would rather be doing anything else. Any other strat? That's right. You summon in little minions, so... And fire up the arrows, even though they don't do that much. 21... That's pretty minimal damage. But I can block. Oh, right. With her, it's 30. Yeah, absolutely worth blocking. Actually... Wait. Charm the minions. I'm being dumb. I have the technology. There we go. Now that's down to 19, which my passive block handles, and I go back to dealing with the boss. Now one of her minions is one of my minions! Brilliant! Okay, 15, we wall that. I might actually focus on just turning her minions against her. Yeah, why not? I've never thought to do this with a music build before, but this seems like it's gonna work pretty well. Because it's just becomes free damage every turn, so why not? Though I think at this point, with 3 of the friends, we go back to focusing on her. Because I should be able to get close. God, these arrows badly need more space. Just makes me wish I was playing Purse. Brilliant! Didn't even need the buckler. Not quite a level. Decreases the unused disabled for 1 turn. Keep half my block next turn. I'm generally a big fan of that. Yeah, let me put hammer into storage, throw away shuriken, and take shield spirit. But, yes. Mail Mole, I'd like to send some things back. Mostly stuff from the pouch. Ouch. But this is all stuff that could be good. It could be good. It just isn't right now. Which is annoying. So, I mean, I guess I can just keep it all. Because I don't need that much stuff back in town. Yeah. Please, for the love of God, cleanse all curses. Thank you. Now that I'm cursed no longer. These are not helpful. Great. I'm starting to have some doubts, so I'm going to do Magma Core rather than Frozen Heart. I'm going to be slightly cowardly. I mean, nice to turn those on if you just want to pure power fantasy it, I suppose. Nothing wrong with that. I can probably turn the snake this turn. No, I can't. Because this is 2, 4, 6, 8. No, that's not enough. That's not even close. In my hubris. What do I set on fire? Actually, the bow. Because it takes a lot of fire to fully disable the bow. Okay, let's get you on side. Target the guitar. Fire crappy arrows. Don't need to do additional blocks. Light harp on fire. Stupid fire hazards are the perfect anti-slow build, which not particularly fast with this. Because I kind of feel like I need to commit to either arrows or music, and like the correct answer right now is music, but I need more music items to be better with music. So it's a bit of a problem. The other thing that would tilt it the other way is if I can upgrade some of these arrows here. So if I can get that going, like add some poison or fire to these arrows, they'll suddenly become a lot better with virtually no effort by me. Tilted sword. Meh. Free XP, please. I would also like that healing, so... Ah, perfect, a blocking character. You shall make a fine addition to my collection. Next, we gotta deal with light things on fire, man. Light the bow on fire again, please. It kind of makes me wonder if originally the fire hazard didn't, like, make your items burn up. But then maybe they were like, no, that's too mean, and they changed their minds. I could see that having been a thing, despite that just being a thing I made up in my head just now. They wanted to be real dicks about it, that's how they do it, at least. Fight on, my new friends, against your former friend, who you are betraying because I play guitar good. Level up? Damn, just shy. Oh well. Tunic is very good. I've only tried standard runs and quick, just because I wanted to do it for the achievements. That's been all. Story mode does have some of the special runs that quick mode does, but not nearly all of them. I haven't really taken a good look and compared, like, the lists. But I know there's quite a bit there, and they share hard mode. So that... Ooh, Yellow Rose is an interesting option. But again, the issue is space. Keep it for now. really need to level. Which all that space is immediately going to fill up again anyways, but... Oh, and I can't get it this floor? God, that's annoying. Ah, the Grand Master will be the final boss. Cool. 4 block to armor, 3 damage to weapon, 3 block, 2 poison to a weapon. Same row or column as a consumable, it is disabled. What? I could upgrade the boots. I feel like the boots are the better option. Rather than upgrading my arrows. Yeah, I started in story mode because I liked kind of the concept of being able to come back and, Oh shit, the trumpet. How many accessories do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 16 charm for 1 energy versus 9, 17, 26, 34 for 2. But it would require shifting around the... I mean, maybe this is the point. Maybe this is the break point where I give up on the bow meme. Maybe I give up on the bow meme. Maybe. Let me see what other options I have. I don't care about mana stones. We're not doing mage build. Have you done much in the way of, like, magic, Yamp? Not, you know, tote. I know neither of us like tote. But, you know, mana stones and those kind of items? I keep feeling like I want them to be better than they are. I keep not really being able to make them work that well. But maybe that's just a me issue. Yeah, with me not being able to upgrade the arrows. I do think I sell off the Robin's bow. And like I've been saying so much recently, bow to reality and set up the trumpet. Oh, sucks to let go, but they're giving me more instrument things and I need to recognize that's the build I need to go for. I believe that. I fully believe that. Better with magic mods. Makes all the sense in the world. Okay, so start pulling out the accessories. This might actually be just a straight upgrade for... Yeah, maybe I sell off the electric guitar as well? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's... Ironically, it'd now be a lot easier to set up a bow build. Well, not a lot easier. A little easier. I guess. With some clever rearrangement, I can put hammer there. Begin selling off my precious arrows. Let that space opened up. Wait, if I dump my other arrows, I can put the Vermilion Energy here, and thus get a bonus energy, which does debuff the trumpet a little bit, but that seems very worth it to me. And I can keep some of my short arrows. You know, just in case. You know, could maybe come together. Maybe. I don't have a problem. Oh, yeah. I'm not concerned about the difficulty of it. Because, yeah, if there's workshop, then that's pretty much simplest thing in the world. Ooh, boy. I need to turn some men's, and I need to turn them now. Guitar. Good. Probably turn the captain neck. He's got more HP. Give him the bonk. That's more damage than I'm willing to take. That's what, 34? So if I block once more, I'm good. Sure. And then trumpet. And they take a little reflective damage. That's 21. I wall that easy, so I can just focus on the big armored man this turn. Got him. All right. Now he's going to take so much reflective damage from spikes. I love that for him. Oh, I forgot to accommodate for rage. That's fine. Happy Buckler's back to free because I got attacked so much. Okay. Trumpet, you're coming through for me. I need to make you more powerful, though. What do I level up at this point? I guess I could put it here to, like, if I get more accessories, I can open up more room around the trumpet. Seems legit. What the hell is... Rage to self, that doesn't really help me. Night Shield is cool. Can't really make great use of it with how things are laid out, though. Not the kind of drops I was hoping to see, I'm not gonna lie. Guess I take this for now. Wait, hang on. Put it like this, turn this into a boot. It gets more value. There we go. Yeah. Let me take this out of the bag, because I could use that regen, because I was dumb and failed at counting, and wound up taking some hits. For no good reason. One thing I dislike about using the pouch, sometimes the UI for it can be ever so slightly jank. So we put you here. Okay. 2 cat captains? I don't know if I'm willing to take that on. Besides, there's timed stuff over here. So I'll do that first. 32 damage, that's... Ooh, that's very bad news for me. Because I have, that's what... 69? If I'm doing the math right? 69... 78... Including the 3 damage, that's 87. No. Okay, I gotta focus up on my defense a little bit then, this turn. Unfortunate, but occasionally necessary, and I can still employ the guitars. Actually, because there's the one that bonks, I think I'll turn the snake first, because snake can poison me, and I don't enjoy that. So I need 32 block? 32 block. Okay, so I can still get some trumpet usage in. Ooh, okay. I very need to not hurt Cat Captain this turn. Very extremely. Can I get him this turn? Because if so, then I can just wall the damage from the cat. They'll sell 1,800 bazillion light novels. Fund it, Tater. How you doing? You're observing me just in time to see me do some more winning through the power of music and incredible violence. As illustrated. Please give me more instruments. That's not instruments. Damn it. Rose of Thorns is good. And counts as an accessory. Clean Burn counts as an accessory. Okay, so then I need to rearrange this so we can go like... No, it's gotta go here. Turn this back into hat, move this over here, move this here. Okay. It's my shield in an awkward spot, but if I can put it up here... The song of my people. Oh, and I can put the dynamite there too. Okay. How do I make this? Yeah, because they don't need to be there anymore, so I put the dynamite here. Okay, now the trumpet is at 23 charm of use. Excellent. I don't need the free healing, so I get the money and whatever the event is, I think. There's still new lore items? How have I not collected them all? Good God. Well, I guess I should go for that to get it out of the loot pool. No. Ah, stupid Sunray rapier. Nobody wants you. Get out of here. Stupid rapier. What do you have? 2 block to shield, 1 regen to ring, 3 damage to instrument. Or I could charm to instrument. How many? 4. So I think I turn trumpet into damage dude. No, it doesn't do anything gameplay-wise, it's just text, but once you, take a lore item back to town in story mode and have it read to unlock the lore, then that same lore item is removed from the loot pool. So I'm thinking in terms of, like, my future runs. Which I don't personally consider the lore that interesting, because for me to get into lore for, like, any fictional work, you kind of have to have a solid story first, and I love this game, but the story ain't it. But still worth it, even though I don't care about the details of this world. Okay. Bonk and begin the danger, dudes. Excellent. Now, the bad thing about turning the dudes into danger dudes is that I take damage on spikes, which is very nasty this turn. But, you know, ultimately I had him down enough. Flower is just free energy, so that is an always take item for me. Evens out, I suppose. And then harp would be good. How do I get it to fit? This down here, this down here, this over here. There we go. That was not hard. And now I can immediately upgrade that new harp that I got. Oh, perfect, a tank enemy. Always my favorite to see when playing as Bird Boy. You work for me now! And now I don't have to worry about getting punched in the face, because Blizzard will get punched in the face instead. For the one time that they actually got to punch. Game, don't tempt me with the bow build that I already said I was abandoning. Ooh, another accessory. Oh, wait, hang on. That way this gets the burn and poison, yeah. Oh, and I was screwing up on the spikes as well, Jesus. Hell was I doing? Silly things that don't make sense. Still, I can take this for later. Because I just need to make the one pocket, like... I hope I get, like, an L, so I can, expand it in here. Well... No, because it's just adjacent accessories. So this is actually the maximum I can do with it? Yeah. Interesting, so it's just a matter of if I like the accessories more. Adjacent and diagonal weapons. No, that's not that good for me. I mean, it should sell for a fair bit if I can find a merchant who is just ahead. Cool drink is free energy. I don't have room for the shoe hat. Let's save it for a rainy day. Explosive I can use with dynamite. And then I have this to replace it for an accessory. Perfect. What wares do you have? Tower shield is pretty cool. Don't know if it's worth it for this build. Another harp feels like overkill. I would take another classic guitar, though. That would be good. I'll come back for that. Oh god, trade for item is same size. I don't like taking that gamble. Oh, this is perfect. This will be the perfect place to use my explosives. Use dynamite to ignite explosives. This is a good idea in this universe. Now, I need to convince Tank Enemy to work for me. Okay, perfect. She will get the crap beaten out of her and die on her next turn. But that is a her problem. When you join the employ of Bird Bard, it does not, in fact, come with health insurance. This is a right-to-work kingdom. You don't get benefits. Oh, the swings. They amuse me so. Alright, great. And that's all of them. I feel like I don't do a good job at sometimes tracking all those particular interactions, but... Oh my god, another guitar. Do I ditch maybe the damage harp into... I am getting towards the end of the run. Well, then again, the final boss of this run is the Grandmaster, who summons a lot of, like, other dudes to fight on his behalf, so... Having Charm to All is not a bad idea at all. Get this out to boost the trumpet. I could... Obviously, this has got to stick. I don't know if I'm making great use of Shield Spirit. Yeah, it's just kind of the problem of what would I get rid of. And I mean, I don't want to disable the Vermilion Energy, because it's another use of Trumpet or another use of Block or something, so yeah, I leave that behind, I guess. Gambling? Gambling! It doesn't matter if nothing there are things that I want. Great, give me the curse. Cool. Par for the course. God damn it. Do I have any... Oh, right. Do I have any instruments that have yet to be upgraded? Alright, that's become Danger Dudes. No, all instruments are fully upgraded. I can add Block to Shield. Oh, perfect. I feel like with that, I can probably get rid of the Happy Buckler. Then again, it's nice to have a pinch. I don't, but, like, for me, since this is not an endless build, like, I'm on floor 8, floor 9 is where it ends, so I try to pick up curses on, like, floor 2, 5, and 8, because at that point it's either going to be the end of the run, in this case, or I'll be able to pay the healer to get rid of my curses. Although in the case of this run, I screwed up and I didn't have enough gold on floor 3 to purge the curses. But generally speaking, I consider it an acceptable risk to get more loot drops, particularly early in a run. Through, like, you know, cracking open cursed chests and the like. It's a risk, but it's a risk worth taking in my book. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting 200 XP off of 2 encounters. Yeah, I think I just book it for the end of the run, because everything that I can upgrade is upgraded. Take a look at the pouch. Liquid armor is probably going to be more useful than that shield. I'm probably not going to be able to carry over Block between turns. Okay. I'll go in with this. As we lead them on a merry chase, and as we all know, elites do not understand the concept of stairs. So they are not allowed to follow me. Cowardly save, just in case, because I don't want to waste progress that I make on stream. 900 HP. Well, let's start dealing with that. We didn't cut through his armor, but we added some burn, some poison. But yeah, I need to turn his men against him. That is absolutely the move, and I think part of what I did wrong the first time I attempted a bird hard mode. Oh shit, I should have turned that guy first. Because that burn is going to cause such problems for me. Damnation. It becomes a question of what do I set on fire? What becomes acceptable? That. This? I might have to accept some self-immolation here, depending on how turns go. Yeah, this is actually a great turn to add burn to self and just nip this in the butt. Just get him out of here. Now go forth, my minions! Attack your former master! Oh, perfect. This turn is just free now. Although, yeah, you mentioned if I like having curses. There are some items that I'd like to try that get a boost from curses that you have. I think that would be a fun build to try. I've never had the drops go my way that I could try it out. And I feel like there are probably better builds that you can set up with less hassle, but I think it would be neat to try. Love it when he just passes his turns. Yeah, like there's that one item, you've probably seen it, the Unlucky Horseshoe, that generates a new curse every turn. So if you had something that just like checked your whole backpack and got buffed based on number of curses, you'd be off to the races at that point. Oh, he has become friend. Alright, perfect. I could have done that all day. Get item. I do like the Gem of Anna. Not that it matters, we're headed back to town. Hard mode 3 unlocked, but we are reaching the point where I am... It's almost my, like, hard limit for how long I can stream today, because I gotta get together with the family later and need to pick up my mom on the way and then to, yeah, so I just gotta allow enough time for that, so a little shorter than my usual Sunday stream, so I'll be cutting it short there. But thank you everybody for coming out, spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, I see you, I appreciate you. I'll return Friday evening, getting back to Cabernet, that vampire RPG. Saturday for Shuffle Saturday, different random game every 30 minutes, with chat having a say-so on RNG. And then, a week from today, we'll be back in old Haversack Hills with more Backpack Hero. Yeah, thank you for hanging out so much, Yamp. I appreciate it. Do I have a good raid target that I know? I do not. Is anyone else playing Backpack Hero, then? Yes. A VTuber, from the looks of it, who I don't know, but they're playing Backpack Hero, so surely they have good taste. I will give them a raid. I will be raiding and running as I need to get lunch, but hey, if nothing else, it's free channel points for you, right? Anyway, my name is Vimbert, or Vimbear if you prefer. Have a good rest of your day.